Hey beauty cats, it's Jessicat here from Jessicat's Medi-Spa. I'm here with a lovely client. We've known each other for a few years now, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Dorothy. Take it away, Dorothy.
Hi.
Hello. How old are you, beautiful girl?
55.
55. Yeah. And you came to me, I think, about 3
years ago.
3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yep, that's when you had your first course.
Yes.
Also of treatments.
Yes.
What did you initially come for?
My skin wasn't looking very good, so I wanted to have something done. And
yeah.
I found this beautiful Jessicat on Facebook, so I tried her out.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
I love you for that. What were your issues, hun?
Pigmentation, redness,
Mm-hmm.
just yucky skin.
Yucky skin?
Yeah.
And you experience quite a bit of dryness too,
Yes.
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as we mature, our cellular turnover decreases, and we can do things like use a retina A cream. I would not advise doing that because it makes us very prone to sun damage, which is just silly in Australia. We actually want to keep the skin thick, strong and healthy, so using something like a retina A cream, which just basically works to melt your skin off while you're sleeping at night. It's usually advised to be used at night. It's just not the way to go. So we want to keep the skin thick, strong and healthy, but we do want to increase that cellular turnover. Yeah. So were we able to decrease that dryness for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you felt a bit softer. Yep. We throw in.
Great.
That's good. Yeah. We throw in a bit of free microdermabrasion when the client needs a bit of a polish. And Dorothy definitely does when she comes and sees me. But I remember when you initially came, it was more fine lines, wrinkles. You were concerned about the pigmentation. Yep. And we were able to relieve those conditions.
Yeah, definitely.
Dorothy had a course of 4-stage facelifting treatments when she initially came to me, and I believe we threw in a bit of Viva.
Yes.
What was your experience of the 4-stage facelifting treatments?
Brilliant. It's been really good. You can notice your face feels more, it doesn't sag as much.
So it feels more
lifted. Yeah, more lifted and more toned.
And fine lines and wrinkles?
Not as bad.
Not as deep?
Yeah, not as deep.
We like that.
Yeah.
Now, how about the redness?
That's actually diminished as well.
So we've got a little bit of rosacea going on, don't we?
Probably, yeah.
And then you took off and you travelled around Europe.
Yep.
So she left me. She just left me. Instead of popping back every couple of months for a maintenance treatment, Dorothy just takes off around Europe, if you please.
Right.
Yeah. And then what did you do when you got back? How was your skin when you were in Europe?
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were you applying a lot of makeup?
No, not really. Just keeping the skin moist.
Yep.
And making sure I had sunscreen.
Yep.
Just to keep the redness down and stuff.
So with the redness that remained, you didn't feel like you had to try and hide it with a whole lot of makeup?
No.
You were happy without?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
Yep.
And then when you came back?
It wasn't too bad.
So it was holding up well?
Yeah, it was. And
how long were you away for?
3 months.
3 months?
Yeah,
Beautiful.
3 months. Yeah, 3 months. Came back. Left everything for a while.
As you do.
Yeah, and then my skin started to get bad again, so...
So what do you mean by bad?
Well, it started to dry.
Get really dry.
It wasn't as nice as it was. So... But I didn't come back here. Like everybody does, you try something new.
She did. She cheated on me. She totally cheated on me.
So I went to an organic place and had microdermabrasion and a few facials, but my skin was still dry and I wasn't happy with it, so I left her and came back to Jessicat.
So they were more traditional kind of facials, right? Where product gets put on, product gets taken off. Yeah. You got to the aromatherapy.
A bit of microneedling, but not.
Oh, microneedling.
There's a little bit of that.
Yeah.
With the serum one where they microneedle and the serum
and
goes in.
Yeah,
that one. But I still felt my skin was dry.
Right.
And she told me it was an allergy, but I've never had an allergy in my life.
It's a bit strange,
Touch
isn't it?
wood, yeah.
She didn't talk about more mature skin having less cellular turnover and getting a build-up that was causing it to feel dry.
She just said to try to get some eczema cream and just to try and get rid of the allergy, but That didn't help either.
Because Dorothy doesn't have an allergy.
No.
A lot of the time, dry skin as you're maturing is just because you've got a decrease in cellular turnover, which you need to kick in the butt.
Yes.
By having a little bit of microdermabrasion will help, but that's more of a superficial treatment, which is why I tell ladies never to pay for dermabrasion. Don't pay for it.
No.
Get a little device off eBay.
Yep.
Be very careful with it. Don't overuse it, but that can really help.
Yeah.
Maybe once a week. If you're doing a more aggressive treatment, maybe every 2 weeks. Yep. So that's why we throw microdermabrasion into the mix free. I do find a little bit of microneedling that we've done with you, and the Venus Viva absolutely we've just been able to get rid of that dead dry skin, and we've been able to increase your cellular turnover. And that's what you feel.
It's been really good.
So I showed you your before and after photos the other day. And what did you notice?
The skin looks a hell of a lot better. Bit more toned here in the and it's nice and smooth as well.
Yes.
And it's more toned.
And I noticed more bulk here.
Yeah.
And I noticed smoother here. Dorothy didn't notice that, so she's got to look back at those photos. And compare side by side.
That's right.
Look under the eye area. So that was a real focus for you too. So Dorothy's now going to come along every 2 months for a maintenance treatment, and the way we snuck the Venus Viva treatments in this time is our clients are the only clients in the world that get to have Venus Viva treatments thrown into their 4-stage facelifting treatments for $230. So it's one pass, face, neck and chest, right at the end of their treatment, on a low setting. If we're not using any numbing cream, if we're using some numbing cream, we can take that setting up a little bit, and sneaking the Venus Viva into the mix with the Venus Freeze, which is your medical grade radio frequency included in the 4-stage. Those two big guns are just exponentially increasing the results. So we get that strong resurfacing treatment, but you've got 2 treatments there that are rebuilding, because it's all about lift, isn't it? Lift and smooth.
Definitely.
Yes. So then we don't have to wait to the end of the course of treatments and do the full strength Venus Vivas, which are still really well priced, but they involve more redness, bit of swelling, and quite dry skin. So we've got out of that. So we're going to see you every 2 months for maintenance treatments. Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. And she's not going to leave us again.
No. No more cheating.
No more cheating. You're also using, what are you using at home, sweetheart?
The Hydrolite.
The hyaluronic
acid?
There we go.
Which is a hydrate cream. Very good.
And are you using the compounded Chemist one, or are you using the hydrate?
No, the hydrate.
The hydrate gel.
That I got off you.
$85. It'll last you over 6 months. Have we got you a microcurrent device?
No, I've got the new face. I've been using it every day.
Quality device. That's right. And it's going right over the hydrate. You don't have to buy that expensive serum that they tell you. Good girl. And it's working just fine.
It is.
So a microcurrent device used daily raises
ATP levels.
And what does ATP do?
Helps the collagen.
Helps the collagen hugely. So raising your ATP levels by 500% every time you wash and hydrate your skin cheaply with a hyaluronic acid-rich gel or serum. The ATP is the energy currency within every cell of your body, but for the skin, it means that your skin cells have the energy to create lots of collagen and elastin. In a way, traditional skincare simply will not. That's right. So Dorothy Cat, what's it like being a Jessicat beauty cat?
Great.
It's awesome.
It is. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
It is. It's awesome.
Just to put words in her mouth there. We're going to sign off with a big meow.
Okay.
You ready? Or row. You ready?
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Meow.